maybe I'll just go to sleep. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what I like to call the back to school panic. The back to school panic is where you realise that it's the end of the summer holiday and you're about to go back to school and you're not ready to go back to school, whether that be because you haven't done all your homework, yes, or because you're not ready to go into whatever year you're going into. I'm going into year 13. That's crazy. Year 13, last year. I am 17, I'm turning 18 this school year, but next actual year, so in 2025. That's insane. But the back to school panic, for me, it's okay. I have tomorrow, and then I go back to school the next day. Today is Wednesday. I have the rest of today, tomorrow, and then I go back to school on Friday, which means I have time to do my homework and to sort out everything, like tidy my room and get it ready for like living in a school time, in school term time. So that's what this video is, me preparing to go back to school and the back to school there we go, the back to school panic. Okay, so I'm going to make a list of the things I need to do. I feel like homework's the most important, so I'm putting that as number one, homework, with my board pen that still works, but I feel like I need better ones. Homework, so that's top of the list because that's what I need to do. Things like tidying my room obviously is great, so I put tidy room on there next. But if I don't actually get it done, it's not the end of the world. It's not like my teacher is gonna yell at me for not tidying my room because they won't know. Especially my desk. My desk is such a mess right now, and I feel like if I tidy my desk and the area around my desk, I'll actually use my desk to do homework in throughout the year. So the plan is that I do homework, obviously I'm going to do my homework, but I create a nice environment to do my homework in. Create a nice environment to do my homework in so that it's like I don't come home and lay on my bed and then not do anything. And then I have to do all my homework on the weekends, and you don't want to do all your homework on the weekends. So I come home and I can go to my nice area of my desk. Because sometimes after because I take the train and stuff, after I get home, after taking the train, after the journey, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do anything else today. I mean, a lot of time I actually go to my youth theatre, so I don't actually come straight home. And on those days when I get home really late, I understand. Speaking of, look at my wonderful pen that I got. It says Croydon Youth Theatre Organisation on it. Which I'm going to be using to write my notes for my homework in my sequiny notebook. Anyways, off track. Homework, tidy room, clean desk. Those are like the main things. I know clean desk comes under, here you go. Clean desk comes under tidy room, which is why I did an arrow, but it's like the important part. What else do I want to do? I don't really know. We'll add to this. For now, this is what we're working with. There's obviously other stuff that I could do that's nice, like just stuff to calm me down before going back to school, like watching a nice movie in the evening or reading a book, etc, etc. That's not top of the list because it's not the important thing, so we're starting with this. And we're starting with writing notes in my notebook. Don't tell my teachers that I'm doing my homework 2 days before school starts, although as long as it gets done they shouldn't really mind. And I have actually been busy this summer, so it's not like I've just had like 6 weeks off and then not done any work. I have been like, I went out at dance summer school for a week, and then I had 2 weeks at Soto doing summer sizzle there, and then I had a week in Cyprus, and now it's like I've been home for a bit. It's not like I've been putting this off for 6 weeks. I've basically only been putting it off for like less than a week, so that's not too bad as it goes. But I know, because now I'm going into year 13, I only really have one more chance at school to, every year I'm like, this is the year where I'm not going to procrastinate all year and I'm going to get my homework done. I always get it done on time, like to hand it in on time, but like in a good amount of time where I'm not always stressing about it, blah, 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 blah. And I always just end up doing the same thing, where I always end up stressing about it the night before or whatever, having to do it the night before. So this time, you're holding me to it, or I'm holding myself to it with things like this, or I actually do pieces of homework maybe not exactly the day it's set, it depends how my day is and like if I come home late or blah 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 blah. And I have to actually do work in my study periods at school because sometimes I don't. Just to like kind of keep more organised. I want to be more organised and keep on top of things so I have more time to do other stuff that I like doing when I get home. This is procrastinating right now. Let me get started. Board pens. Okay, I think I can check clean desk off my list. The reason that there's stuff here is that I'm going to be packing this cute little pencil case to go back to school. Just because it's empty and it's cute, but to make sure I have everything I need. At the moment, a lot of my pens are in here, but I don't think this is going to be big enough for what I need it for. So we've got some pencils. I sharpened them. This is another bit. Or sharpener. We check scissors. Ruler. So here, it's a little bit messy, but yeah, it still works. And then I've got some pens. Oh yeah, highlighter, maybe. I've got some highlighters as well. From somewhere. This one. That's that for now. Okay, so let's check clean desk off the list. Even though I've cleaned my desk, I wouldn't say that the rest of my room is tidy. Like, at the moment, you can't see, but I can see all the clothes that I've just had to put on my bed to get out of the way of other things. And various other things around the room aren't exactly the best. I don't need it to be like 100% immaculately clean before I go back to school. I just want it to be functional and not stressing me out to look at this mess everywhere. My room's never like 100% clean. But yeah, I will do that. But first, I need to do some more homework because I'm actually, as you can tell by the fact it's not checked off the list, I haven't actually finished all my homework yet. I just wanted a break from it. So I was like, let's clean my desk. And now that my desk is clean, I can work on my desk. Hello. Today is the next day, so it's my last day of holidays before I have to go back to school. Yesterday, after I was doing more work, I went on a dog walk with my dog, and then I ate dinner. I went on a walk with my dog, and then I ate dinner, and then I did some more stuff in my room, like tidying it, and I put up some more posters, etc, etc. And now I need to do so I can tick tidy room. I think I can do that because it's to my standards of tidy of what it needs to be. It's not like immaculate, as I said, but it's good enough. So now I just need to finish my homework, which I have been doing, and I'm very prepared for finishing it, I think. so hopefully that won't take me too long. Good news is that I do my homework with time to spare, and then I can relax and like read my book or whatever. Whatever. The time is just after 9 o'clock. I'm gonna try and do some work and then we'll see what time it is. Look at that rain. Look at that rain. I have finished my homework and it's only like just past 4 o'clock, so I still have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. I'm happy to say that I have finished my homework, so I get to tick this one off the list. Amazing. So now I can do what I want, and that all depends on if my friend replies to my message. But until then, I'm going to go downstairs because there's fruit downstairs, and then I'm going to start reading. I say start reading some of this. I've already read some of it, as you can see, because my bookmark's here. But yes, I'm also going to have to edit this video at some point, so maybe I'll do that. Guess what? I did watch a movie, I did read some of my book, and I did edit some of the video. So I did all the things I said I was going to, but because I was editing the video, I realised that it doesn't really have an ending. So that, I guess that's what this is, me trying to end the video by saying that my video has been successful because my plan of what I need to do before school really calmed me down, because I was like, it's the back to school panic, but then I'm not really panicked anymore. It's currently Sunday, so I now have had one day at school, and it was fine. I mean, it was actually kind of scary but not panicky, because it was like, year 13 last year, this is your last year at school, blah 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 blah. You've only really got 9 months before May, which is when you technically leave. But yeah, I made a list, I carried out my list, everything was fine, and now I just have to get through the whole school year. I should say goodbye. Goodbye!